Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning just like any other day. Maybe you pour yourself a cup of coffee, check your phone, and start scrolling through emails. But then, you see a message from your employer, one you never wanted to receive. Suddenly your world shifts. If you lost your job tomorrow, what would you do? How would you react? Would you feel prepared or would panic set in? Now ask yourself honestly, how long could you and your family really survive without that steady paycheck? Not just scraping by, not just getting through the next week or two, but actually paying the bills, keeping the lights on, putting food on the table, and maintaining the life you've worked so hard to build. It's a question that makes most of us uncomfortable, but it's one we can't afford to ignore. For many, the answer is measured in days or weeks, not months. The reality is, most families are just one unexpected event away from financial hardship. And it's not just about surviving, it's about living with dignity without having to make impossible choices between rent, groceries, or medicine. For millions of people, this isn't just a hypothetical scenario. It's a nightly worry that keeps them awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering how they'll make it through the next month. The fear of the unknown, the anxiety of not knowing what tomorrow will bring, can be overwhelming. The real danger isn't just about money, it's about the uncertainty, the feeling that your entire world is balanced on a single paycheck, and that everything you care about could come crashing down if that paycheck disappears. It's the stress of knowing that your financial security is out of your hands. When you rely on just one source of income, you're essentially handing over all your financial control to someone else. Your boss, your company, the economy. Any of these can change your life in an instant. It's a risky way to live, and it's not the kind of freedom most of us dream about. That's not freedom, it's financial anxiety. It's the constant stress of wondering if you'll be able to make ends meet, or if the next unexpected expense will push you over the edge. It's feeling trapped, powerless, and always on edge. But what if things could be different? What if you could build a foundation so strong that losing one income stream wouldn't collapse your entire house? Imagine having multiple ways to earn, save, and grow your money, so that no single setback could take away your sense of security. It's time to stop sleepwalking toward a financial cliff. It's time to wake up, take a deep breath, and decide that you're going to take back control of your financial future. You have the power to change your story, to build resilience, and to create a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Remember, a single paycheck is just one tool in your financial toolbox. It's important, but it shouldn't be the only thing you rely on. There are so many ways to create stability and security: side hustles, investments, savings, and more. The more tools you have, the stronger your foundation becomes. In this series, we're going to talk about how to build a stronger, more resilient financial life, one where you're in the driver's seat making decisions that put you and your family first. We'll explore practical steps, real-life stories, and strategies that anyone can use to create lasting security. So, imagine a life where "what if" doesn't fill you with fear, but with confidence. A life where you know you're prepared for whatever comes your way. That's the life we're going to help you build, starting right now. The world of work has changed more in the last few years than most of us ever imagined possible. The pace of transformation is staggering, and it's not just about new technology or remote work. It's about a fundamental shift in how, where, and why we work. The office environments we once knew, filled with chatter, routine, and familiar faces, are evolving into something entirely new. If you look back just a decade or two, the workplace was a predictable place. People clocked in, did their jobs, and expected a steady path forward. But now, the changes we're seeing in a single year outpace what used to happen in an entire generation. The very definition of a career is being rewritten before our eyes. The old playbook, work hard, at one company for life, climb the ladder, and retire with a gold watch, is gone. Loyalty to a single employer is no longer a guarantee of security. In fact, it's become a rarity. The idea of a lifelong job has faded, replaced by a new reality where adaptability and continuous learning are the keys to survival. Today, layoffs hit every industry, from tech to retail to manufacturing. Automation and artificial intelligence are replacing jobs at lightning speed, and no sector is immune. Machines and algorithms now handle tasks that once required human hands and minds, and this trend is only accelerating. If your work is repetitive or easily automated, you're on the front lines of this disruption. The jobs most at risk are those that follow a script that can be broken down into predictable steps. Workers everywhere are feeling the pressure, wondering if their roles will be next on the chopping block. Companies are responding by freezing hiring, piling more responsibilities onto existing staff, and making it harder than ever to find new opportunities. The competition for every open position is fierce, and the stress is taking a toll on workers' mental health and well-being. It's like a high-stakes game of musical chairs. There are fewer seats at the table, and the music can stop at any moment, often without warning. The uncertainty is constant, and the stakes are higher than ever. In this environment, simply hoping things will go back to normal isn't a strategy. The old normal is gone, and waiting for its return only leaves you more vulnerable. It's time to face the reality that change is the new constant. Take a look around. Has your industry changed? Are you seeing new technologies, new competitors, or new ways of working? Are the skills you relied on yesterday still in demand today? Staying informed and aware is the first step to staying ahead. Are you noticing more headlines about layoffs, hiring freezes, or companies asking employees to do more for the same pay? These are warning signs that the ground beneath us is shifting. Ignoring them won't make them go away. It's time to patch the roof before the storm hits. That means updating your skills, building a network, and preparing for whatever comes next. The future of work belongs to those who are proactive, resilient, and ready to adapt. Don't wait for the storm to arrive. Start preparing today, and you'll be ready for whatever the new reality brings. People say, I'm a teacher, a nurse, I work for the government, my job is safe. But the recession-proof job is a myth. No job is 100% secure. Believing otherwise leads to dangerous complacency. Even safe jobs get cut when budgets shrink or the economy shifts. Healthcare, education, government, none are immune to layoffs or hiring freezes. The real risk is relying on a single source of income. Boardroom decisions, mergers, or new technology can make your role redundant overnight. Relying on one paycheck is like building your dream house on a cliff's edge. The smart move? Build a backup on solid ground. Don't believe in unsinkable ships. Remember the Titanic. Stop pretending the cliff isn't there. Prepare for the unexpected. Be honest. How many separate income streams do you have each month? For most, it's just one. Maybe two if both partners work, but that's still risky. If one job goes, your income is instantly slashed. True income streams are consistent and repeatable, not one-off sales or birthday money. If you only have one, you're financially vulnerable. It's like sitting on a one-legged stool. Any nudge and you fall. 2 legs are better, but still wobbly. 3 or 4 legs, a main job, side income, investments, give you real stability. Lose one, and you wobble, but you don't collapse. How many legs are on your stool? If it's just one, it's time to build more. Most people think they'll find a new job in a month or two after a layoff. Reality check. The average job search takes 5 to 8 months. That's half a year or more with no main income. The process is slow, draining, and full of rejection. Now, ask yourself, how long could you last before real financial stress sets in? For most, the breaking point comes long before a new job arrives. This is the danger zone, when savings run out and desperation sets in. That's when people make bad decisions. Draining retirement, racking up debt, or taking terrible loans. Understanding this gap isn't about fear, it's about preparation. You need a bridge to get across that gap. When money's tight, many think, I'll just get a second job. But a second job often means more taxes, more expenses, and very little extra money. The real cost is your health and family time, burnout, missed moments, and exhaustion. Working 60+ hours a week isn't sustainable. You become a ghost in your own home, trading life for a few extra dollars. A second job is a temporary fix, not a real solution. It's like putting a bucket under a leak instead of fixing the roof. The answer isn't working more, it's working smarter. Build an income source that gives you flexibility and control. There's a better way. In a crisis, it's tempting to see your 401k as a lifeline, but raiding your retirement is one of the worst financial mistakes you can make. Early withdrawals mean big penalties and taxes. You lose a huge chunk right away. Worse, you lose decades of compound growth, robbing your future self. Your retirement fund is for long-term security, not short-term emergencies. A real emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of expenses, easily accessible and penalty-free. Don't use your retirement account as a quick fix. Use the right tool for the job. Protect your future. Thinking of starting a traditional business as your plan B, it's risky, expensive, and time-consuming, especially if you already have a full-time job. Startup costs, debt, and endless hours make it a tough path. Most people don't have the capital, so they take out loans and start in the hole. Running a business demands everything: nights, weekends, and all your energy. The failure rate is high, and if it goes under, you're left with debt and lost savings. This isn't a practical backup plan, it's a gamble. Don't risk your financial future on a bet you can't afford to lose. There's a smarter way to build security. So, what is a real plan B? It's a flexible, low-cost side income you build without quitting your day job. Think freelance work, online tutoring, or using your skills to help others on your own schedule. Start small, no debt, no storefront, just leveraging what you already know. The goal isn't to get rich overnight, but to create a steady, reliable stream of extra income. An extra $500 or $1,000 a month can pay off debt, fund retirement, or cover the mortgage if you lose your main job. That's the power of a real plan B. It's not about replacing your main income, it's about supplementing and securing it. Build your own safety net. Take control of your financial future. For years, we chased job security, one stable job at a good company. But in today's world, job security is an illusion. Companies change direction overnight, and loyalty is a one-way street. It's time to shift from job security to income security. Job security is external. You're a passenger, not the driver. Income security is internal. You build it yourself with multiple income streams. If one dries up, you have others to rely on. This shift moves you from fear to strength. With income security, you can make career choices based on opportunity, not desperation. You're prepared for layoffs, negotiations, and life's curveballs. Don't just hope you won't get fired. Know you'll be okay if you do. Over the past few minutes, we've taken a hard look at the realities of work today. We've peeled back the curtain on common myths about job security, and we've talked about what it really means to have a backup plan. A true plan B that isn't just wishful thinking, but something you can rely on when life throws you a curveball. We've also defined what a real plan B looks like. Not just an idea, but a practical, actionable way to bring in extra income, right from your own home or on your own schedule. Now, it's time to get honest with yourself. Ask yourself, do you actually have a real active plan B that's bringing in extra income right now? Not just a vague hope or a someday project, but something that's already started, even if it's small. If your answer is no, take a moment to reflect. What's really holding you back? Is it fear of failure, or maybe fear of stepping outside your comfort zone? Is it a lack of time with your days already packed and your energy stretched thin? Or do you sometimes think you don't have the right skills, or that you're not qualified to start something new? Maybe you're waiting for the perfect idea, or for life to slow down just enough to give you a chance. But here's the truth. You already have valuable skills and experiences, even if you don't realize it yet. You don't need to reinvent the wheel or become an overnight expert. The key is to start small. Find a way to earn your first dollar outside your main job, no matter how modest it seems. That first step is powerful. It builds confidence and it creates momentum. Each small win adds up, and before you know it, you're building something real, something that can grow over time. Remember, the goal isn't to build a global empire overnight. You don't need to become the next big entrepreneur or launch $1 million business in a week. The real goal is to create a steady, reliable side income, a safety net that gives you options and peace of mind, no matter what happens in your main job or the economy. You have a choice. You can keep hoping for the best, crossing your fingers that nothing goes wrong, or you can take action today, even if it's just a small step. Hoping is easy, but it leaves you vulnerable. Taking action, even when it's uncomfortable, is what builds real security. Don't let anxiety about the future control your life. Don't let yourself be one bad day, one unexpected bill, or one company layoff away from a crisis. You deserve better than living with that kind of stress. You deserve to feel in control, to know that you have options, and to protect your family from uncertainty. Choose to take control, starting today. Build a plan B that works for you, one that fits your life, your skills, and your goals. When you take that first step, you're not just building income, you're building confidence, resilience, and a sense of security that no one can take away from you. So, ask yourself again, are you truly prepared for whatever comes next? Or are you just hoping things will work out? Your answer doesn't just affect you, it shapes your family's future, their security, and their peace of mind. The choice is yours. What will you do about it starting today?